Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for August 16th through the 22nd. It is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. Okay, so we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, the near future. We're going to clarify that, and then we will clear that spread, get into your person's energy, your energy, the possible outcome, as well as the romance angels and the oracle cards. Okay, so I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's been here and supported me. I can't tell you how much that means to me. Thank you all. And if you're new here, welcome. I said new. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you'll stay. All right. I do personal readings as well, so that information is in the description box. Let's get into your energy. So we have the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands in reverse. In your current energy, we have the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. In the near future, we have the Strength card in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. So the overall energy is the Fool card. So immediately, I feel like there's something that you're kind of holding back with. It's like you don't want to move too quick. You don't want to make any rash decisions or any really quick changes, anything that's too drastic. So I feel like I just want to take a deep breath. Sit back and think this through is what I'm hearing before you make a decision. And then I heard you don't want to feel like a fool. So a part of you may be going around in your head thinking, what do I do? Because I don't want to make a fool of myself, or I don't want to make the wrong choice. I don't want to make a mistake. That's just what I feel. So let's see what's going on. In the recent past, we have the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and then the Ace of Wands. There's something that I think you wanted to really get off the ground, but for some reason it didn't. And there's a part of you that it's strange. It's a very conflicted energy. Part of you feels like you constantly have to defend yourself. And then the other part of you is like, but I keep telling you what I think or feel. I'm trying to be clear. I'm not feeling like I'm not being clear, but something isn't coming across. And it's creating this like stagnant energy, like you can't move forward, like something just can't get done. So there might be somebody who's misunderstanding what it is that you're trying to say, and that's why things feel a little bit stuck. We'll get some clarifiers for that. All right, so then in the current energy, we have the Seven of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. This is being honest about and clearing up some confusion. So it's funny because I saw the Moon card in reverse, so I thought there seems to be something that's just not really clear. I feel like there's confusion, and then here comes the Seven of Cups to tell me, what do you feel so confused about? You need to get clarity, male or female, the Queen of Swords. She finds a way to get the clarity that she needs, but sometimes this is clarity within. So if you're the one that is being patient and waiting to see where things go because there's a sense of, I'm not sure, I just don't have all the missing pieces. That's what I want to say. So the Seven of Cups could be that you also have options. So if this is a job situation, you could be looking at a bunch of different opportunities and being patient until something shows up that you clearly would like to take advantage of, that you know for sure is going to be something that's going to pan out or pay off. Now, if this is a relationship, that could very well be also how you're feeling. Like, I'm just going to keep my options open. I'm not going to shut the door completely. That's for those of you who aren't necessarily serious in a relationship. Now, for those of you in a serious relationship or are dealing with one particular person, there's a need to get clear about what you want. Because I think for you, it's that you still have some doubts about what you're doing. And I don't know that waiting any longer is going to help the situation. She's like got her back turned to it, like I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to focus on it. I just want to move forward. I just said what I had to say and I'll deal with the rest of it later. Like I just kind of want to shut the door on this for now. All right, let's see what the near future is showing. So basically, what I'm seeing is closing off and be feeling drained. And the reason why is because of this back and forth energy. So basically, what Spirit's saying is for the next couple of weeks, if you're feeling like you just can't make up your mind about something, take a break because it's wearing you out and it's pulling at your emotions. And this tells me that you just aren't emotionally available. And that means you're not going to be for whatever situation you're having issues with. You want to not only lead with your mind, but you need to lead with, the emotions as well. And make a decision not just from your mind, but from your heart. Truly pay attention to what your heart wants. And until you do, and if you leave this, if you keep turning your back to it and you leave it there, it's going to keep draining your energy. So there's a part of you that I feel like keeps going back and forth about what you need to do, how you make this decision moving forward. All right, let's get some clarification for that. So the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Swords. I'm going to be honest, I feel like this is your energy. Like you have something you want to say. At least you want to defend yourself somehow with a person is what I feel like. But there's a part of you that doesn't want to... third party situation. Maybe you just need to speak your mind about something that had happened. I think you know that things can work out. They can. But this feels like this decision is really being left in your lap. Do you see that there can be something long term? Now, this tells me there's some, I don't want to say the word, but uckery going on. Because there was either a third party situation, either you had them, no judgment, it's your life, in a third party, or somebody had you in one, and you can scream at me in the comments, I get it. If it's them that did it to you, I'm sorry, I just want to give you both options. The Nine of Swords in reverse means not wanting to lose sleep over this. So you not taking the action to make a decision about whether you want to deal with this or speak up about it. Maybe you need to go and make something clear to someone because you found out about a third party. It could be that. Either way, it seems like you want to put this behind you, and that's where, this, I'm going to be defending myself. Maybe you need to go in and speak your truth. If you don't want to, I get it, but boy, does it feel good. Sometimes you just need to let somebody have it. And if that's what you feel like you need to do so. With the Page of Swords in reverse, that's somebody who's choking down their words, to me, at least in this particular reading. Or you could have been dealing with somebody who's a coward or cowardice, The Knight of Swords with the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is for Libra. Oop, something popped out. Look, the Lovers. Imagine that. And then we have the Moon in reverse. There it is. I said that in the beginning, then I saw the Moon in reverse and the Four of Swords. Basically, Spirit's saying, get out of your head. The Hermit in reverse is you've done the work. You have the wisdom. So trust that. Trust that. That little snake is standing out to me. If somebody's a snake, they're a snake. If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. So if that person is playing games or created some kind of stress, now you're closing out that cycle, great. If you haven't yet, this clearly is saying that confusion needs to be cleared up so that you can get out of your head. Now, thinking, yes, that can be constructive. But when it's in reverse, it's needing to get out of that space where you feel stuck because you don't have clarity about this situation. All right. So the Seven of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles. All right, and there goes the Three of Wands again. It just fell right out. And then we have the Seven of Wands. There's a lot of defensive energy here. And then the King of Cups. Hermit in reverse again. All right. So, this is putting that love back into yourself. Now, I'm not going to do the male female. I will do videos for masculines and feminines just so we can separate that sometimes so that it doesn't always feel like you got to guess which is which. In this case, I'm going to say male or female doesn't matter. There's a King of Cups energy. So for those of you who do want somebody new in your life, this could be that person showed up. And that's because you stood your ground. Or you could be feeling like the person that you want to be with has finally shown up for you. If they didn't, that's cool. If they did you dirty and left, I get it. That's not what I mean. This could be somebody brand new in your life. Now, with the Three of Wands sitting there, it's waiting and being patient for things to turn out while you are standing your ground. And that's where it's like emotional fulfillment shows up. You feel more fulfilled within yourself. Things start to move forward, but the confusion is still sitting below this. So there's a decision that needs to be made. Trust your gut is what I want to say. Trust the emotions that you're feeling around this. All right. Seven of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. We have the Six of Cups, finding balance, the Two of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Swords. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. I think there's a lot of Libras like their independence, and I get that. That's what it feels like. Wanting to have a relationship with your independence at the same time, nothing wrong with that. As long as the two of you are on the same page. But here, I don't think you were. And somebody's misconstrued something. Now, I do feel that there's a sense of like a little bit of arguing and fighting, or you could just feel like you're constantly having to defend yourself. Like, don't come at me because I got 4 swords here and 1 sword here. I said this in one of the other readings I did today. Like, come at me and I'm going to cut you. Like, I just don't want to be bothered with it. If we don't see eye to eye, that's cool. I'm going to find balance. But there's so much going on here with this energy. Somebody needs to get really clear. Because I feel like there's been a lot of angst. Whether this be internal for you, it could be frustration about something that fell apart. Or it could be frustration about making a decision. If you're the one that has 2 different people in your life. Again, no judgment. But there's a need for who gives what you need the most. That's what's important. Where do you feel the balance is? The first time I've noticed this. You could be dealing with somebody who owns a cat. There's a cute little cat there. And a butterfly. I sadly just lost my last pet. I'm pet free for the first time in 30 years. So sad, but what a beautiful little kitty that is. Sorry, that's a personal moment for me. Like I said, clarity, Queen of Swords. If somebody comes towards you and they disagree, I just feel like you're going to speak up finally and say exactly how you're feeling. Whether it be that you need to fight for your independence, maybe somebody's putting too many demands on you and it's uncomfortable and you just need to be very clear about, hey, let's keep things at a good balance so that I can remain who I am and I don't have to be drained by this situation. So let's look at the Strength card in reverse with the King of Cups in reverse. You could just be, if you're feminine, you could be strongly in your masculine energy this particular week where you feel like you're having to deal with so much. And right now I feel like there's a little bit in the near future of being closed off. Now, the Ace of Swords is that new beginning, right? But the Knight of Wands, wanting to hold back, not wanting to share or get too intimate or close, and maybe just kind of being patient with yourself. If you're needing clarity around another person, I feel like, yes, you're being asked to have patience around that situation. And then the Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning, but it's taking a chance is what I want to say. The swords are all about clarity. Yes, it's very much mental energy. So maybe in this particular case, as much as I said you need your emotions as well, you may feel you need to come from a place of, I make a decision from up here, not in my heart, which I get. Either way, you're just being told to not only be patient with yourself, but whoever you're involved with. The Knight of Wands could be a little bit of manipulative energy. So you could sense that a person that you're dealing with is just not as open and as vulnerable at times as you may be, but you could also just be closing off and not wanting to share too much of yourself at that, in the next couple of weeks. All right, now let's get some clarifications for the King of Cups in reverse with the Two of Pentacles. So we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Swords. There you go. And then the Page of Cups. I like that. Now the Ace of Wands in reverse, maybe just not quite yet there at that new driving, passionate beginning, which feels like something had come to a halt. But the less you wait around, the better off you'll be. The King of Swords just says, speak your truth. And I think you're going to. So in the near future, it feels very much like, okay, fine, I'm going to come to this decision, the Page of Cups, and yes, I want this to work. It's a new desire in love. This could be a new passion for something work related. Maybe you really got triggered by something that made you decide, hey, I want to follow this particular dream, or this is taking that chance, but you need to get that clarity so that you can take that step forward. So trust in yourself, have faith, have that, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. Just trust in yourself. Confidence is what I want to say, is muster up that confidence. At some point, you're going to be pushed because your energy or your soul is going to be like, I'm impatient. I don't want to sit still. So if this is about a new project, pay attention to what's going on inside you, because that drive is going to get clearer and clearer. And then if this is a relationship, I feel like you just want to come to a place where you feel like it's youthful and fun and light, and maybe not, even if it's serious, maybe not something so serious that you can't still feel that giddiness that you want to feel within your relationships. Okay, let's get into your person's energy. Let me clear this for you really quickly, and we'll see what's going on with them and you. All right. This is for Libra. I see the Fool taking a chance. This is for Libra and their person, please. Okay, so we have the Death in reverse, somebody who needs to go through a transformation, the Four of Swords, the Hermit, and the Ace of Cups, or they already have the Strength in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Now your energy is the Judgment, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. So like I said, something seems to be draining your energy. So it's going to be important to really take a look at that for the next couple of weeks, because something's got you just feeling a little bit drained. All right, so your person's energy could be a Scorpio. I don't know if I mentioned all the signs, but I do remember, I feel like we had a lot of water. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be dealing with Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And then I felt strongly Leo energy, as well as, they keep saying Virgo, so I'm going to stick with that. All right, and then Virgo with the Hermit card. So Death in reverse, your person could have already gone through a major transformation. I think they spent a lot of time in their head. They thought about this quite a bit. There's a part of them that's kind of reached a different level. Like they're shifted, they're changed. There's something about them that feels strongly connected. And then we have the Ace of Cups, so they want a new beginning. If you are still, or if you're with this person or you're not 100% sure about them, they definitely feel, like I said last week, whoever this person is, maybe I'm picking up on the same person, they love you very much and very much want a new beginning. So if you have any question, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told you last week, is that they still love you a lot and they really want a new beginning with you. All right. Let's look at your energy. The Judgment, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like there's a part of you that just wants things to be at peace with the Judgment card. This is very much about everybody being happy and together and sharing. But the Wheel of Fortune, something has not closed out. So whether it be that your person had somebody else or you had somebody else, there's something that still hasn't closed out with one person. I don't feel that you're pushing to move towards that person. So you may be the one waiting. You may have felt left out in the cold by them, or you left them out in the cold. It's going to depend on, your circumstances. So you're going to have to take what fits or put yourself where it fits. So let's get the romance angels and see what's going on. This is for Libra. So we have chemistry, separation, past life relationship, and express your love. And then we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Could that be? Absolutely. Is it for everyone? No. So chemistry, there is a strong magnetic attraction here. I think you know that. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. This may have already happened, but there's still a strong pull for some of you. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. And I think you feel this deep connection. So whoever this is for you, if you don't want the past, cool. You don't have to tell me. I know when they're jerks and you don't want them back, cool. Past life relationship just means there's a strong connection there. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So somebody needs to speak up about how they feel. All right, the possible outcome. This is for Libra. The possible outcome. The possible outcome. All right, so let's see. We've got the Three of Wands in reverse. So not wanting to wait. Fulfillment, great. Good, getting over heartbreak and less, okay. So if you had any questions about this person, everything's showing up in reverse, which is a good sense. Meaning, do I think there's somebody that lies and cheats? If you've dealt with that, I get it. That's not who I'm talking about. This is somebody who's not that way. This is from the past, and no, this cycle has not closed out yet. Okay? So this is getting a little bit impatient. I think this is very much about a relationship that needs to be healed and will be healed. If you're in it now and you're hoping that you can work things out, if you're not, and this is somebody you still want to be with, I think it definitely can be healed. This is getting over losing sleep over it. You've already lost the patience. This would be waiting patiently. Upside down, it's like, I can't wait anymore. This is what I really want. I'm tired of losing sleep over this. I'm not going to let this burden me anymore. So this is very much about releasing all of the burdens of it and just trusting that this is a wish. This is something Spirit is creating for you. And it seems as though it really does make you happy in the long run. This is what you want. Okay. Let's get the Lover's Oracle. This is for Libra. All right, I want to shuffle that again. Let's see what else. What feels right? Okay. This one feels right for you. It says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay. So that's a different message. They're just saying, don't rush. But still, if you want to make the effort. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So you may realize that. Maybe that's somebody from the past that you haven't spoken to in a while and, you know, all that good stuff. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Okay. So the last messages we're going to get are from Spirit with the wisdom of the Oracle. This is for Libra. All right. So we have never ending story, building blocks. Wow. No place like home. And then we have orphaned and higher power. I'm going to tell you something. This is crazy. So we've got 3 and 7, never ending story. That's about closing out that cycle, get out of that confusion, figure things out because something new is about to go. And then we have 28, which also reduces to a 10. And then we have a 5 and a 5, which reduces to a 10. So there is like a whole new world opening up. Everything that is meant to close out is closing out, and this huge transformation is happening for you guys. There's no place like home and orphaned. So where you may have felt like you've been left, and that's all those changes where things didn't feel good or people have left your life. I think you're closing out that cycle and things are going to start feeling more stable with this home card. Now, could you have gone through a move, or maybe you've got something going on with your home situation? Absolutely. It is about change. So there could be a change, but that's not going to be for everyone. So you have 10, 10, and 5, 5. That's just huge. So many new things are going to be happening. And I think you're going to come out of this place if you're feeling a little bit confused. It really is a nice reading. This person loves you, whoever that might be for you. I hope it helped. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. The information for a personal reading is in the description box. I love you guys. Have a beautiful week, and I'll see you in the next reading. Take care.